If you really want to become a millionaire, you will have to start someday. You will have to get used to signing checks much larger than this one. This is only the beginning. But the young man still couldn't sign it. Everything was happening so quickly. He was about to hand over a check for $25,000 to a man he just met, and who was promising some pretty dubious secrets in exchange. "What's stopping you from signing?" asked the millionaire. "Everything's relative under the sun. In no time at all, this amount will appear insignificant to you." "It's not the amount," mumbled the young man. "Well, what is it then?" "I know why you can't sign it. You don't really believe my secrets will turn you into a millionaire. If you were absolutely convinced, you would sign it in a flash. Tell me, if you were absolutely positive that these secrets would help you earn an additional $100,000 in less than a year, without having to work harder than you do now, even by working less, would you sign that check?" "Sure, I would. I'd make a $75,000 profit." He was forced to agree. "So sign it. I guarantee that you'll be able to earn that amount. Would you be willing to put that in writing?" The millionaire burst out laughing once again. "I like you, young man. You're determined to cover your back. That's often a very prudent thing to do. Even if you're absolutely sure about your resources, it doesn't mean you should trust the first person who comes your way." He left the table, rummaged about in a drawer, and pulled out a ready-made agreement. This didn't sit well with the young man. Was the millionaire mass-producing his secrets and selling them to every Tom, Dick, and Harry who showed up? The millionaire signed the guarantee and handed it to the young man, who skimmed over it quickly, satisfied with what he'd read. Then the old man suddenly changed his mind. "I've got another idea," he said. "How about a bet?" He took a coin from his pocket and bounced it up and down in the palm of his hand. "Let's play heads or tails. If I lose, I'll give you the $25,000 cash I have in my pocket. If I win, you'll give me the check. In either case, let's forget about the guarantee." "The only problem is what I told you," the young man said. "There's almost nothing in my account. Even if I give you this check, you won't be able to cash it." "No problem," said the millionaire. "I'm in no hurry. Why not post-date it a year from now?" The young man hesitated. "All right, under those conditions I accept the bet." He had now calculated that in any event he had a full year to change banks, close his account, or simply stop the check. He had nothing to lose, and with the millionaire's new offer he could even earn $25,000 in a few seconds flat, without having to do an ounce of work. A self-satisfied smile flitted across his lips in spite of himself. He hoped that the millionaire hadn't noticed it. The millionaire then proposed a minor clarification, which immediately confirmed the young man's doubts. "There's just one thing. Should you lose the bet, you'll have to solemnly swear that you'll honor this check." The young man tentatively gave his word, but just as the millionaire was about to toss the coin, he abruptly interrupted him. "May I see the coin?" he asked. The millionaire smiled. "No doubt about it. I really like you, young man. You're cautious. That'll help you avoid a lot of mistakes. Just make sure it doesn't cause you to miss out on a lot of good opportunities." The millionaire handed over the coin. As soon as the young man had carefully examined both sides and returned it, the millionaire asked him to call. "Tails," said the young man. The millionaire tossed the coin, and the young man's heart began to beat as wildly as if he were on his first date. This was the first time he'd ever had the chance of winning $25,000. As he watched the coin spinning in the air, his anxiety mounted sharply. It landed on the table. "Heads," said the millionaire gleefully, but then quickly added a sympathetic sorry. It was hard to say whether he was being sincere or merely polite. The young man couldn't help trembling a little as he signed the check. He would probably get used to signing big checks like this one day, but at this point it made him feel very strange indeed. He gave the check to the millionaire, who examined it briefly, folded it, and put it in his pocket. "Now can I get the secret?" said the young man.